Welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. Let's have a message today, shall we? Page 127 apparently. Okay, 127 it is then. Tell us, what do we need to know? I'm going to read it. Your voice is not just a voice. Your words are not just words. All that you are and all that you create is a powerful vibration. You carry this energy within you. It touches souls and heals many. So, how do we decipher? How do we break down? How do we analyze that beautiful message from Spirit, which was channeled one day when I walked my two schnauzers? Well, I think predominantly when you start to look deep into words and you start to feel that energy, I think it's more of a creation of the flame that is within you that has died. And for 38 years, my flame was dead. It really was, because I didn't know I had one. Therefore, I became somebody who was guruing. I call it guruing now. And that means I'm always looking for somebody better than me, because I believed I wasn't as good as others that I perceived to be gurus. Therefore, I became a guru in guruing. I'm hunting for idols. I'm hunting for the next famous singer that I want to be like, or the famous actor, or the whoever it may be. I was chasing for that energy, meaning that I was in confusion, because when we are idolizing somebody, we're in confusion. And people would say, yeah, no, that's not true, Mark. I like them because they sing and that's it. Okay, there's a point there. We appreciate people. But what I mean is a different energy. The energy of in search of enlightenment through other people's gifts and inner flame. And there's something really deep about this. There really is something deep about this, because without us knowing, we are attracted to people whose flame is bright. Why are we attracted to people who are burning bright, who are who they are? Well, one reason could be that we feel their energy, and our heart says, or our spirit, or our intuition says, that is a soul who is following their destiny. That is somebody who has now created, not found. You don't find your destiny. It's in over there or up that mountain. It ain't really. When I say go up the mountain, that's just, it's not real. It's not real. So basically, when we feel the love from somebody shining something, and we feel like, oh, I want to be with that person, or I want to feed from that person, without meaning that, but it's true. I want to be around them. I want to be like them. I want to be with them. I want to be that person. What you're actually really breaking down in the spiritual sense is that your spirit acknowledges somebody else's spirit who is vibrating at their truth. And because they are, your spirit is saying that is how you should be shining. But your mind says that's who I want to be. When in point of fact, your spirit doesn't want you to be like that person, or that person, or that person. Your spirit says, I want you to be like this person. And then your mind kicks in and says, yeah, but you're not that person. And I go, oh, I know. and I come along and slap you across the face a few times and say, wake up! You're amazing. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm not amazing. I'm terrible. I'm useless. I drink too much. I smoke too much. I eat too much. I'm blah, blah, blah. Stop. Stop right there. That is not who you are. That is only an action to try and compensate for the real you. And that compensation is trying to shadow you. It's trying to dull you. There is a reason why Mark always says the greatest battle in this lifetime you have is between your heart and mind. Conquering the heart, there is only one path to that place, and that's going inside. And if you spend your lifetime outside looking, you'll never find it. There is a real beautiful saying about life, and it's about an egg. And that is, when you see an egg and you break the egg from outside, you kill the living being. But when you are the egg and you break your way out of the egg, that is life. And we have so lost that understanding of going inside and being reborn and cracking that egg to make the first day of the rest of your life right now. So when we look at life and we look at what we're surrounded by and what we are attracted to, we can see a clear pattern that we believe that idols such as God, idols such as the pentacle, the idols such as a cross, the symbolisms, the numbers, numerology, the stars, we're always looking for the answer. We're always trying to figure out what the answer is from outside. But if you really meet somebody who is a practicing believer of themselves, that one who breaks free from that shell and becomes alive, you normally find that they sit comfortable in their own truth. Now, there is differences between people who proclaim to be amazing and wonderful and brilliant and funny and happy, and then there's people who actually don't proclaim anything and they just simply get on with life. Those that I talk about are, there was once an amazing actor and comedian, and Robin Williams, I think they called him, Nanu, and he was the funniest guy, and he took his life because he spent most of his life pleasing the world and put himself on the back burner. Now, how many of you do that? I would probably say there's between 60 and 80% in this world that spends most of the time people pleasing, trying to figure out things and make people happy and trying to work on certain things that will make everybody else happy around them. But how many people actually work on themselves, who go inside and say, you know, enough's enough. I'm not drinking no more. I'm not smoking no more. I'm not going to eat rubbish anymore. I'm going to have a clean, healthy life. Too much. That's just too much. Why is that too much? Because we've been brought up, we've been programmed to believe that a quick fix is what we need. We have been programmed to believe that we need the answer within 30 seconds. In fact, it's getting down to 10 seconds now. So if we are not told how to live, how to fix ourselves instantly, we lose interest and we then go in search once again for that answer. We want the quick fix. We want the tablet. We want something to be instantly manifested. So we have instant richness. We have instant muscles. We have instant slimming. We have instant peace. Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, that doesn't actually exist. Because the journey that we're on is about climbing a mountain, in a sense. Because the steps that you take every day as you slip and you fall and you graze your knee and you cry and you say, I can't do this, and you keep going and you keep going. Eventually, if you train yourself to clear your mind of those fears, the following day your body will get used to climbing that mountain and it will be a bit easier the next day. And then the scratches and the stuff, you start to figure out how not to scratch yourself. You start to figure out where to step and what to do. And today I didn't hurt myself because I realized yesterday I was scratching myself because I was standing on the wrong rocks and I didn't have the wrong shoe, I didn't have the right pumps on, and so on. So you grow each step you take up that mountain. And as you get up that mountain, you start to understand that life is about taking your time. Life is about the journey and not the destination. So instead of now thinking, I need to be 8 stone, I want it now, you say, actually, I want to live a healthy life. And it isn't about being 8 stone, but it's about allowing my body to get to its perfect weight. I don't want to carry on drinking anymore. I need to stop now. No, what I'll do is say, I don't want to drink like I do anymore. And in time, you keep working on yourself and keep putting healthy things in your mouth and drinking the right drinks which aren't as poisonous. And then the more good you put inside your mouth, the less bad goes in your mouth. I am now going to heal myself from depression. Okay, you can't do it now. It won't happen in a moment. But now I'm going to start to look at life and see it in a way that today I'm going to watch things that make me laugh. I'm not going to focus on the negative things. People around me who are saying bad things, I'm going to say, I don't need that anymore. Please, see you later. And so you change, instead of putting in your mind all the toxins and toxic poisons of people who are continually pouring negativity at you, to now changing it to finding new people who are more loving and kind. So now you're filling your mind with the right healing foods, spiritually speaking. And now you're healing your mouth, because what you're putting into your mouth and into your body temple is also healing. And therefore that mountain doesn't become a mountain anymore. It becomes a journey. And every day is another step. And as you step, you become wiser and wiser. And in truth, the mountain never stops. It's always there. And you either enjoy the journey without thinking I've got to get to the top, and say, I actually like climbing this mountain every day. It's great because I'm learning so much and I see so many new things that I never did. And I said to you, well, why aren't you upset today when last week you were really upset because you were mad that you were climbing this mountain and you didn't want to and you thought the top was so far? Well, actually, Matt, you might be right. I was more bothered about getting to the top. And then I realized then there's no rush. I just climbed this mountain. That's a great analogy. That's a great way to think. So it's just a journey, right? Yeah, it's just a journey. I don't need to get to the top. I'm enjoying the path. It's like watching Lord of the Rings. They're going on a journey. I actually love watching the journey. I don't even want them to stop that journey. And when they get to where they need to be, I think, no, I wish they'd have canted, because that journey is amazing. And this is how we should see life. An amazing journey with no destination. Doesn't need to be, because the destination is the journey. So if you see your life as one beautiful journey, which continues through this lifetime and the next lifetime, well, all of a sudden time has no relevance. Achievements are not really a deadline. That's gone. The time that you look at doesn't matter anymore, because there is no race. There is no need to do anything fast. So now I can actually breathe and maybe sit down for a while on that mountain. And it's beautiful here. And you know what? I'm feeling good today. And you know what? I feel good because I'm in nature and I'm walking, and I actually feel better today. And the food that I've been eating has been pretty cool because, yeah, I would never have thought about eating plants and herbs and roots and fruit and vegetables. But you know what? I feel really good. And I actually feel younger today. I feel younger than I did when I did the lemon video 3-4 years ago. I look younger. Don't tell me you can't look younger. Don't tell me you can't be fitter. Don't tell me you can't be wiser. And don't tell me ever that you can't be happier. And please never mention that you cannot feel inner peace, because I'm here to tell you all of those things can be a simple change of thought. I decide to change my life, like going to the gym and making a conscious decision of paying for 1 year. There you go, membership. What does that mean? Nothing. You've just paid for it. What really means something is that you keep going. And I respect people who keep going. No matter what happens, if you trip in that gym and you fall and you twist your arm, or, oh, it hurts too much, but you keep going. You keep going throughout the sweat and the hard that you first initially feel, which everybody does. You keep going because the next day it's going to be easier. Yeah, you rip your muscles as you do, but then your muscles grow again. And all of a sudden you feel stronger and you feel fitter and you feel your bum and think, oh, it's getting tighter. Oh, I feel good. I feel happier. And then you realize that, wow, looking at those who I believed that were amazing, actually, I held myself back. And now when I turn that image of focused on guruing and idolizing, and look at myself and idolize myself and believe that I can be all that I wish I was in others. And then you say, who am I? And then you take your time to go inside. And then the most important thing, I don't have any gifts. Oh, yes, you do. This is the conversation you have with yourself. What are those gifts? Well, those gifts are the ones that you don't even think about. Those gifts that are inside you that nobody else has got, that you don't even put an ounce of value in at all. Because guruing means that their gift is better than yours. But I am here to say that your gift is equal to theirs. And when you realize that, when you say, okay, there might be something in this, even though you don't believe it, there might be something in this. If you search for your gift, your inner gift, your divine wisdom and power, the memory of the past, not just in this lifetime as a child, and the kindness and the unusual, amazing things that you used to do and love but then disappeared, but the natural energy that lies within you, that is a memory that you can't explain. So I ask you now, what do you think deep down is your gift? And don't measure it by what your mind says. Just forget your mind. Tell your mind to be quiet. Be still, mind. I'm not interested. We're not asking you anything today, mind. Okay? We're talking to your heart and spirit. What is your gift? What do you believe that you are good at and you know you are? So I'll tell you what mine was. Mine was empathy. Mine was feeling somebody and knowing somebody inside and out without even talking to them, just by feeling them. And I used to say, well, what good's that? What's that going to do? But actually, within your gift, there is great power. And it's finding and utilizing that gift with the brain that can help you, because when you ask your brain to help, that's fine. Like when you cross the road and look left and right, thank you, brain, that's exactly what I want you for. And when I need to read a contract, thank you, brain, that's what I use you for, but not for certain things that I speak about as in the future and all the other things that the brain tries to confuse you with. But, okay, so I might have empathy and I might feel somebody's pain. Okay, so what is that feeling? And then I used to work on understanding that feeling. And then I used to sit by people and make them feel good without even realizing. And then I realized, wow, there's something within me that has empathy, that has love, and that wants to help and heal. And sometimes people used to sit and just talk to me and open up, and I'd sit there and just listen. And afterwards, they'd give me a hug and cry and say, thank you so much. And I said, what for? Just for being here and listening. And I'd say, you're most welcome. You're most welcome, my dear. You're most welcome. And give them a hug and they'd go. And then I started believing in that. And to anybody else that think, what's he talking about? Well, you know, the more I believed in that, the more I wanted to look at how I can help people more and more. And through that decision of climbing that mountain, I found certain ways of helping people even more. And I realized that when I became that listener to people who needed to release, I realized that I wasn't only just listening, and I found myself either touching their back or just holding their hand, and then they'd tell me that actually I feel so much better now. And then a teacher told me that I healed them without even healing them. And then I realized maybe there is something in this energy that we work with. So I started looking at energy. I started looking at channeling. I started looking at healing and practicing the art of healing. And then from there, everything started to come together like a jigsaw. And then all of a sudden, I started seeing and feeling things more and more every day in meditation. And all of a sudden, a set of cards came into my hand, and another set, and a teacher came, and why did all that happen? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I've got a healing bed, and I've got a table where I'm reading people's futures and healing people, and then traveling the world and really creating an amazing life filled with crystals and things that then I embraced. How did that happen, Mark? It happened, Mark, because I listened and I believed in the little thing that my mind told me was not good enough. I believed in my heart more than my mind. And I started to look at my gift instead of looking at other people's gift. Because if you look at my gift or anybody else's gift, you will lose your gift. You will sacrifice your life in the search for something that you will never find outside. When you turn and focus on you and spend days, weeks, months on you, you will create an abundance of wealth, power, happiness and joy. Why? Because you believed in yourself. Ask anybody who has created something amazing that you love. The first thing they needed to do was believe in themselves. There is a message there. There's a clue in that. So today, my message is simple. Stop looking towards others as your savior, as your idol, as your guru. Stop looking towards others for your answer and start becoming the answer, the guru, and your beautiful idol that you should be looking at. If you have to bow to anybody, then here, take my mirror, because you are the only person you should ever bow to. And I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And the day that that changes and you believe in yourself more than me, then you will find inner peace, happiness, balance, and the greatest gift you will ever have inside. A flame, it will come back again because it's always there. It's a flame which is dulled, but once you start feeding it, it will light up brighter every day. I swear, because I've seen it and I know it works. Believe in your power, gift, and uniqueness as much as I do, and you will awaken. Have a beautiful day, guys. Thank you so much for going to markbajerski.com. We should be up and ready for the Pure Energy Healing online interactive course in the next few days, which will be on the website, and I'll mention it should be soon, in a few months. Anything else? I probably forgot loads of things, but you know what? I just want to keep it simple today. I want to tell you thank you for being amazing, and start your climb today and enjoy your journey. There is no destination. It's just a beautiful one step after the other, after the other. Shine bright and change your life. Let go of any toxic people and toxic food and drinks. Start to be amazing inside and out. Feed your body temple as you do your beautiful spiritual body temple and mind. Take care. Bye for now.